I'm Edie, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be sharing a popular Hollywood weight loss method, the baby foot diet. It was created by celebrity trainer Tracy Anson. Because the diet hasn't been published anywhere, there are several different versions. The most common one is to eat no more than 14 containers of baby food as a replacement for breakfast and lunch while still eating a regular dinner. Another version is to only eat baby food for one meal or only eat it instead of high-calorie snacks. In this video, I will introduce the first version. If you are interested in this diet or ready to try it, this video is going to be helpful. To begin, these are the brands I found that's very common in Woolworths and Coles. You could choose other brands you like, but be aware of because the baby food diet has been created in America. So the surveys we found in Australia are quite different, like the nutrition and calories. But from the research, the total average of 14 grams per day is about 1,000 calories. So just make sure you are eating no more than this. For the regular meal, it's best if you keep it within 500 calories, and it should include fibers and nutrition that you didn't get from the baby food. By the way, because the concept of this diet is to reduce everyday calorie intake by eating baby food, there are no exercise recommendations for this diet. So that means you don't have to do any athletic activities, just incidental exercise, which is so good. To know more about this diet, you have to understand the food process in our body. The main macronutrients in our body are carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Carbohydrates in food provide more than 50% of the energy required by the body. The most important thing in digested and absorbed carbs in food is glucose. So the metabolism of carbohydrates is merely the metabolism of glucose. Under normal human conditions, glucose can be completely oxidized and release more energy, which is the aerobic oxidation of carbohydrates. Some are stored in the liver and muscles in the form of glycogen. On the other hand, 40 to 50% of the energy substances consumed by the body come from body fat. Its main function in the human body is to store and provide energy. When the human body needs it, the stored fat is first broken down into glycerol and fatty acids by enzymes. Glycerin is mainly used in the liver to enter the oxidative decomposition pathway of sugar through phosphorylation and dehydrogenation to provide energy, or is converted into glucose. Oxidative decomposition of fatty acids takes place in the liver and other tissue cells. Moreover, protein is about 16% of our body weight and can be used to make muscle, blood, skin, and many other human organs. It mainly uses amino acids for synthesis and catabolism. There are two sources of amino acids in the human body. One is produced by the digestion of food proteins, which is absorbed into the blood by the small intestine. The second is produced by the body's own protein breakdown. These two parts of amino acids are mainly used to resynthesize proteins as components of cells to achieve self-renewal of tissues. Although the collective energy demands come from food, the direct energy provider is ATP. It is widely present in all cells of the human body and is not only an important energy storage substance in the body, but also a direct energy supply substance. Another important molecule in the human body is CP. It is mainly stored in muscle tissues. When the body consumes excessive nutrients, it can be transferred to creating the ATP to synthesize CP and store it. On the other hand, when the human body is extremely hypoxic or starving, CP can transfer and store the energy to ADP to generate ATP to supply physiological activity requirement. The baby food diet will lead to an MBR reduced because the calorie intake is less than normal day, and during the 3-day diet there are no specific exercise included. From a randomly calculation, the average carb intake from 14 servings will be 13.45 grams, 1.06 grams of fat, and 2.83 grams of protein. The total calorie intake plus the dinner will be 1,593.2 calories per day. According to this data, people who weigh more is able to lose more weight. The merit of this diet, the baby food is easy to find, and the containers will help you to control your intake. Secondly, this diet is really gonna help people in lose weight. Furthermore, this diet is not hard to achieve because there are no additional exercise. On the other hand, remove the pleasure of chewing could backfire and lead to overeat. Secondly, eat gels will cost more money than you normally eat. Thirdly, it's not good for the environment as you produce 14 gels of waste per day. The most important is the diet cannot provide the nutrition you need, which is not good for the body health in the longer period of time. Above all, I do not recommend this diet because you will quickly rebound after discontinue, and this method will not sustainable long time due to the deficiency of visual nutrients, and continue this will cause significant harm to the body. Thanks for your watching. See you in the next video.